Well, Egypt and Greece have been leading the search for the flight's black boxes, but neither party have been able to confirm whether or not an explosion happened inside the aircraft and whether or not the plane swerved before its final descent. Let's get more on this and speak to Alex Macheras, who is an aviation analyst. Alex, many thanks for joining us. Let's start with the black boxes. Are you surprised that we still haven't found them?
Good afternoon. I'm not surprised. This happened in one of the deepest areas of the Mediterranean. And so, it is a very tough job locating the black boxes. What we know is that there are around 25, a bit less, days approximately on the underwater locator beacons. And what that is that's on the black box, and that'll send out a signal via sonar as to its location. And so within this 30-day time frame is really key, because the search for the black box is essentially a lot easier than it will become if we pass 30 days and then we are unable to use the sonar device to pick up the signal, and so the search will just become visual.
So what is it that we are looking out for, investigators are looking out for from the black boxes?
Well, they're trying to locate them now. We know that yesterday EgyptAir released a statement saying that actually they've brought in French and Italian companies, independent companies that they will not disclose, but they are all to help aid with the search of the black box. And that's because they know that actually within this 30-day time frame is the most crucial time to try and find it, as it is, as I said, a little bit easier. In terms of what the black box holds data-wise, well, it's made up of two parts, the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder. And what the cockpit voice recorder does is record everything said in the flight deck, whether it's between the flight crew themselves or down to air traffic control, but also any noises on board. So as is being speculated, if there was an explosion on this EgyptAir aircraft, then we would expect to hear the noise from an explosion in the recording from the black box, and that's happened in the past where there's been an explosion on board. We've heard the bang as it was during the recording playback. Now, the other part of the black box is made up of the flight data recorder, and that'll tell investigators exactly what this aircraft was doing performance-wise just before and during the crash. So it'll tell us if any of the flight crew were in control of the aircraft, or if actually it was a series of a chain of events, as it's been suggested by the limited data we have, which I know we received last week from the ACARS, which are those automatic messages that say actually there were various smoke alerts on board.
Okay, Alex, many thanks for your time. Alex Macheras there, an aviation analyst joining us from London.